Good evening, everyone, and this is VDub here with another exciting edition of the CCBA, the Content Creator Basketball Association, here on Twitch. I am VDub Productions, and if anybody does not know what the CCBA is, it is the Content Creator Basketball Association, a league that I created 30 custom teams, actually 29 plus one of my own, all after various content creators that I am friends with here on the Twitch platform, Kick, or any other streaming gaming platforms there are. And this is a full 82 game regular season. However, of course, we're not going to have all these games going on, so we are going to be doing one game for every 3 days on the calendar. I may modify it to make sure that every team will get at least shown once on 4 different scheduling blocks. The first 2 scheduling blocks will be a random spin wheel things for certain matchups of teams who have yet to play, as well as maybe one. There is actually going to be one to my discretion. That's going to be later on this week that I will let you know. And it's actually kind of a pretty trollish one that I'm doing here. The rosters are generated by what's it called? The rosters are generated, as you can see here. They are fantasy drafted. As you can see here are the rosters document here, as well as the list of teams. As I said, I already had the first scheduling block done, and I will announce the net game tomorrow night. For the third night, if you missed the action-packed game last night, you could go back onto my YouTube channel, VDub Productions. In fact, I will actually leave the link to that game from last night, where it was a good game between the Anaheim Baffles for Baffle 99 and Seattle Dad Gamers for Dad Gamer, who are both Twitch streamers here. So this is from last night's game. So there it is right there, guys. Again, these are fantasy draft rosters, 4 different scheduling blocks. The first 2 are going to be randomly selected games. That'll go once every 3 calendar days leading up to the All-Star break. Then at the end of the All-Star break, the third scheduling block, I will probably have random selected games. However, they will be flexed out for games that will either fit the criteria of having a 500 or winning record, or in a current playoff or play-in spot regardless of record, or you're within 2 games of a play-in spot regardless of record. And then the 4th schedule block will be 1 day per calendar, which will be the final 2 weeks of the regular season. I will not announce the game until the end of the stream, and the criteria will be the same as for block number 3. This will only be a 1-season thing, as with how long the seasons are in the NBA/CCBA. Any rosters, there will be no trades, but the injuries will be on. And the playoff schedule I will get into more as we get closer to the playoffs, so that way I don't have to keep boring you guys with a lot of details, but I will add I'll add a little bit later on. But tonight we will be featuring the New York Qildes after Qilde, who's no longer on Twitch, but was still a big supporter of mine, so she deserves to have a team named after her. And the Louisville Outcasts, named after Outcast Gaming 21. Such a good guy on this stream, and I cannot wait to see how this game turns out. Both teams had an opening night victory, so these 2 teams will come in with a 1-0 record. So, without further ado, we are ready to enter the KFC Yum Center.
Let's meet the starting lineup for New York. At small forward, Gordon Hayward. At the other forward position, Tobias Harris. At center, DeAndre Ayton. At shooting guard, DeJounte Murray. At the other guard position, De'Aaron Fox. The head coach of the visiting team is Tom Thibodeau. And now, introducing your Louisville starters. At power forward, number 25, P.J. Washington. At the center position, number 40, Bobby Portis. Starting at shooting guard, number 14, Tyler Hero. The other guard, number 11, Malcolm Brogdon. The other forward, number 13, Paul George.
And welcome to the KFC Yum Center in Louisville, Kentucky, where the New York Qildes are taking on the Louisville Outcasts here on this exciting CCBA action here. As you saw the starting lineups. Again, as I said, these are fantasy drafts. As you see, the Louisville Outcasts upcoming scheduled at Milwaukee, then Minneapolis, and then Washington Craniacs they will host for a two-game homestand. And then you see the New Orleans Ninjas, which we'll see those teams coming up later on as we get started here. See De'Aaron Fox coming out here. It's a C+ home court advantage for Louisville. However, this is their home opener, so one of these two teams will walk out 2-0. The other team will walk out 1-1. As New York will win the opening tip here. See De'Aaron Fox, one of my favorite players in the NBA for bias reasons in real life. Look it over to DeAndre Ayton, and DeAndre Ayton will get the first 2 points of the ball game. Over there, Bobby Portis Jr. shot, no good. DeAndre Ayton with the rebound. Over to Tobias Harris, give it over to DeJounte Murray. Murray. You see, he hit it over, hands it over. It's stolen by Bobby Portis Jr. You see Tyler Hero with it. Paul George thought about it for a second, gives it over to Washington. You see Malcolm Brogdon with it. Give it over to Bobby Portis Jr. He puts it up, no good. Tobias Harris with the rebound. De'Aaron Fox with it. And you see Harris had 13 points in the win. It's DeAndre Ayton with another bucket, and he has all 4 points so far in this game. The New York Qildes up 4-0, named after Q, one of my biggest supporters. As you see Tyler Hero for 3, no good. Gordon Hayward with the rebound. DeAndre Ayton give it over to De'Aaron Fox. Fox with a jump shot, and it's good. De'Aaron Fox with his first 2 points of the game. 6-0 New York already. Malcolm Brogdon give it over to Paul George. George coming around. George with the layup, and it's good. And Paul George will get the team on the board. Louisville on the board, 6-2. Just under 2 minutes, over 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. First quarter, I should say, De'Aaron Fox with another jump shot. He has 4. The real-life clutch player of the year from last season, See Tyler Hero with it. Give it over to Paul George. George. No good. Gordon Hayward with the rebound. De'Aaron Fox with it. De'Aaron Fox with another jump shot. No good. Malcolm Brogdon with the rebound. Louisville going the other way with Tyler Hero. Hero could shoot some threes. We see Hero giving it over to Paul George. George coming around. Paul George, jump shot. No good. Gordon Hayward with another rebound. Calling his name a lot on the boards. You can see De'Aaron Fox go up with a layup. Oh, no, he gets a jam.
Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward, though, gets the credit with the assist, and it's 10-2 already. Paul George coming around. Paul George with a layup, and it's good, and he has all 4 points so far for the Louisville Outcasts. I said both teams won their opening game. Both teams trying to go to 2-0 on the season here. You see Tobias Harris, he is fouled. PJ Washington gets called for the foul. That is his first.
Shooting for New York, Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris. Going to become the first, try to become the third player from Louisville to get some points on the board as he's going to shoot for 2. 8 points in the paint, 6 off of assists already for New York. And Harris sinks the first one. And he sinks on both, and it's 12-4. The New York Qildes on top. This game coming to you from the KFC Yum Center in Louisville, Kentucky here. I see Paul George for 3, and he will sink that. And he has all 7 points so far for the Outcasts. You see Tobias Harris. Give it over to De'Aaron Fox. Tobias Harris. Harris for 3. No good. You see Bobby Portis Jr. with the rebound. Malcolm Brogdon here. Malcolm Brogdon rejected. That was DeAndre Ayton there with the block. De'Aaron Fox. Fox coming around. Fox with a jump shot, and it's good. He has 8 of the 14 points so far for the New York Qildes. Tyler Hero. Over to Malcolm Brogdon. Back over to Paul George. George coming around. George with a layup, and it's good. Brogdon gets the assist there. It's 14-9 as Paul George will have all 9 points to this point. De'Aaron Fox give it over to DeAndre Ayton there with the jam. De'Aaron Fox with the assist. Fox and Ayton combined 14 of the 16 points. I see PJ Washington for 3. And he is the first player other than Paul George to score points for Louisville here. Jonte Murray gives over to Gordon Hayward. Hayward coming around. Hayward gives over to De'Aaron Fox to Tobias Harris. Harris gives it over to Ayton, and Ayton there. 18-12. He has 8 in this game, as well as De'Aaron Fox. They combine for 16 of the 18 points as there is a foul called against Gordon Hayward as the real tight spot joins us here at KFC Yum Center. I hope you're having a good day so far.
Number 0, Torrey Craig.
Torrey Craig coming into the game now. Glad to hear you doing all right, my man. I'm doing all right, too, man. Just waiting for final grades to get posted here. As Torrey Craig comes into the game now for the Louisville Outcasts. Tyler Hero coming around, gives it over to Craig, back to George. Tyler Hero for three, no good. That's Tobias Harris with the rebound. I believe that's De'Aaron Fox. No, that's Deontay Murray. And that's his first three of the game. 21-12, the New York Qildes are on top. Paul George for three. He will sink that. He has 12. And there's a foul on Malcolm Brogdon.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, De'Aaron Fox.
As De'Aaron Fox is going to go to the line. He has 8 in this game so far. He and DeAndre Ayton have combined for 16 of the 21 points scored so far. Paul George has 12 of the 15 to this point for the Louisville Outcasts. It's De'Aaron Fox who won the real-life NBA Clutch Player of the Year, the first ever award given out for Clutch Player of the Year this past season. And Fox misses the second one as Torrey Craig will have the rebound. Paul George coming around for Tyler Hero. Hero will go to Bobby Portis Jr. Portis with a jump shot, and it's good. His first 2 points of the game, and it's a 5-point lead now for the Qildes. See De'Aaron Fox with a jump shot. No good. Torrey Craig with the rebound. Calling his name a lot for the rebounds. Brogdon giving it over to Torrey Craig. To Tyler Hero. Give it to Paul George. He's back to Malcolm Brogdon for three. No good. DeAndre Ayton with the rebounds. 4.5 to play in the first quarter. The New York Qildes up 22-17 in the second night of the CCBA action here. As you see, De'Aaron Fox with a three-point attempt, no good. Malcolm Brogdon. Give it over to Portis. As you see, Torrey Craig giving it over to Paul George. Inside the paint. Gives it over to Brogdon. Brogdon for three, and he nails it. His first three of the game. And it's 22-20. Under 4 to play here in the first quarter. The Louisville Outcasts have yet to lead in this game. Murray coming around, and he will get the bucket. It's good. That's 5 for him. Get it over to Bobby Portis. Portis to George. Paul George already has 12 of the 20 points in this game so far. Paul George for three, no good. Tobias Harris with the rebound. Over to De'Aaron Fox. Fox giving it back to Ayton. Ayton almost lost it for a second, but he gives it back to Fox. Fox with a jump shot, no good. Bobby Portis Jr. with the rebound. 24-20. New York still on top. Give it over to Torrey Craig. Bobby Portis Jr. gives it over to the Hero. Hero for a three-point attempt, no good. Well, the tight spots, I think, lost. No, tight spots are 0-2 now after simulation. As you see, Dejounte Murray there with his shot, no good. As I said, I do one game for every 3 days, maybe modify it on the game calendar. I see Torrey Craig give it over to Malcolm Brogdon. Brogdon for three, no good. DeAndre Ayton with the rebound. De'Aaron Fox has it. Brogdon only 1 of 4 shooting, 3 points and assists. Oh, and look at De'Aaron Fox with that jam. He has 11 in this game. As we reach the under 2-minute mark and a timeout called. Louisville will call their first timeout of the game. as this game is coming to you from the KFC Yum Center in Louisville, Kentucky. We'll take a timeout, 26-20. Hey, I appreciate that, tight spot. And I'm going to take this timeout to take a little bit of a breather. Hope you guys enjoy those dance crew there. As you can see here, this is from the regular NBA season, by the way. Tyler Hero, free throw percentage leader. But we are back here at the KFC Yum Center, where the New York Qildes are up 26-20 over the Louisville Outcasts here in the CCBA, the Content Creator Basketball Association. Night number 2 here, as we have some substitutions here. As as Torrey Craig gets called for the foul here.
Number 31, Thomas Bryant.
Thomas Bryant coming into the game now. As Danilo Gallinari is also into the game. De'Aaron Fox. Fox jump shot, good. He has 13 in this game. 13 in the first quarter. Hero has it. They're over to Jones. And there's another illegal screen.
Into the lineup for New York, number 45.
Pokuševski will get called for that foul there. That's his first personal. De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox jumper. No good. Well, look at that. Danilo Gallinari with the offensive rebound. Second chance. No good. Torrey Craig with the rebound. See Jones there. Look at that. Rebounds. 12-8 in favor of the New York Qildes. You'll go over all the stats at the end of the game, as well as go through a ticker to see the games that will not be seen, as you see De'Aaron Fox with the rebound here with under a minute to play in the first quarter. Jalen Suggs into the game. Back to De'Aaron Fox. Fox, three-point attempt, I believe. No good. Tyler Hero with the rebound. Over to Jones. See Tyus Jones with it. Tyler Hero with the ball now. Hero. A shot attempt, no good. Gets his own offensive rebound. Robinson with it. Coming around. Over to Tyler Hero. Hero for 3, and he will drain it for his first points of the game. Only a 5-point game here. They could hold off for the last shot, but Fox doesn't do it. He gets a layup, no good. Robinson will get the rebound. Duncan Robinson. Over to Hero. Hero with the last shot, and that's good at the buzzer. Tyler Hero hits the buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter. However, the New York Qildes, after the first 12 minutes, they lead it 28-26. And we will be right back here in Louisville. And we are back as we are going to get ready to start the second quarter here. 28-26, a very high-packed first quarter here. Two players already in double figures. Paul George with 12 leading the Louisville Outcasts. And De'Aaron Fox with a game-high 13 points here as the Outcasts will get the ball to start the second quarter here. As I said, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero out onto the court. You see Hero will get fouled. Jones, Hero, Olszewski, Robinson, and Craig.
First team foul. At the line for Louisville.
As Hero goes to the line. Scored the last 6 points. I believe Highland got called for the foul there. He's into the game now. Tyler Hero will get the bucket in, free throw in, and it's 28-27. Highland going back to the bench for Kyle Lowry making his first, I believe that's the first appearance into the game. And he sinks them both, and this game is tied. He has scored the last 8 points for the Outcasts, and this game is tied for the first time. Jalen Suggs, shot up, and it's good. That's his first points of the game. Hey, appreciate the lurk, tight spot. Off to see Aquaman. Oh, nice, man. Enjoy it. Let me know how it is. See, Giants. Three-pointer. And I believe that may have been... Let me see for a second. Who did get the three? Aqua, the band with the... Oh, okay. Let me see here. Box score. No, score summary. That's what I want to say. I want to see who... All right, that's Torrey Craig that had the three. All right. That's his first 3 points of the game. And De'Aaron Fox with another bucket. He has 15 in this game. It's back and forth, 32-31. Just under a minute into the second quarter. Tyler Hero has it now. Back to Tyler Hero. Hero coming around. Tyler Hero with a jump shot. No good. Gallinari with the rebound. Hart into the game now for the New York Qildes. Suggs for three. No good. Torrey Craig with the rebound. Josh Hart had 11 points. 4 assists and 1 steal in their season opening win against the Boston Big Babies. I said both teams going into this game at 1-0. As you see Tyus Jones give it over to Olszewski. As Tyler Hero, though, will get the points there. He now reaches double figures. This is the third player to reach double digits in this game. Jalen Suggs, as Torrey Craig called for his second personal foul.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor from Louisville, number 25, P.J. Washington.
P.J. Washington coming back into the game now as a starter. Hart with it. Down by 1, Josh Hart, and there is a foul call against Tyler Hero.
First personal foul, second team foul.
They're going to inbound that one again. It's over to De'Aaron Fox. Over 2 minutes into the second quarter here. 33-32 Louisville. I see Danilo Gallinari for three. No good. Tyler Hero with the rebound. Tyus Jones gives it back to the Hero. Hero going through the paint. With a jump shot up. No good. Jalen Suggs with the rebound. Give it over to Hart. Hart finding De'Aaron Fox. Fox giving over to Gallinari. Gallinari with the bucket. His first 2 points of the game, and New York is back on top by 1. Hero. Back over to Tyus Jones. Jones, I believe that's Robinson for three. No good. Danilo Gallinari. Is it over? Kyle Lowry, though, will drain that three, and it's his first three of the game. It's a 4-point lead again for New York. They led by as many as 8. Louisville only had those brief 1-point leads on 2 different occasions. As you see, Tyler Hero, PJ Washington with the offensive rebound. And he has 5 in this game, 37-35. Jalen Suggs. Is it over here? Almost and out of bounds, and that will go to the Qildes will maintain possession here. League leaders last year in points per game. That would have been the Atlanta Hawks at 118. As we got a lot of substitutions coming into the game now for both teams. Gordon Hayward, DeAndre Ayton coming back into the game. As Brogdon's coming back in for Tyus Jones. Gordon Hayward back into the game. DeAndre Ayton. And he's going to go to the line. Kukashevsky will get called for the foul again.
Shooting for New York,
DeAndre Ayton. 8 points in that first quarter here. Trying to extend the lead. And he will make the first one. Ayton, the second shot, up, and it's good. DeAndre Ayton has 10 points. 4th player to reach double figures in this game, 2 for each team. See Tyler Hero here, look at that. Tyler Hero coming around, and he has the big layup there, and it's back to a 2-point game again. He has 12 in this game, never mind. 39-37, Jalen Suggs puts a shot up, no good, as Kukashevsky has it. You see Malcolm Brogdon coming around, and he's going to get fouled. De'Aaron Fox is called for his first personal foul.
At the line for 2, Malcolm Brogdon.
As Malcolm Brogdon will come to the line for 2. He only has 3 in this game so far. Makes the first one. And he will sink them both, and this game is tied again, 39 apiece, as we are about 4.5 minutes into the second quarter here. Jalen Suggs coming around with the layup, and it's good. He has 4 in this game, and in New York back on top by 2. But over to Kukashevsky. Back to Robinson. Robinson coming around. To Tyler Hero. And they got to get the shot up. Hero gets the shot up, and it's good. With the 2 points in this game, it's tied again. Tyler Hero with 14 points in this game. He has 8 in the second quarter. All right, now Ayton with a chance to get the team back up by 2. And he misses the second one. Paul George gets a rebound, and you can see Tyler Hero coming around. And Hero's going to be fouled. Murray will get his first personal foul.
At the line for Louisville,
Tyler Hero will shoot 2 to try to give his team the lead again. Hero will get the first one. He has 15 in this game, 9 in the second quarter. And he sinks them both, and Louisville back on top, 43-42. They've only had a brief 1-point lead. We're under 6.5 to play until halftime here. See, De'Aaron Fox is 15 so far in this game. And that's going to go out of bounds. And New York will maintain possession. Gordon Hayward inbounding it. Get over to Jonte Murray here. Tobias Harris with it. It's 2 in this game. Harris gets a shot off and no good. He gets his own rebound and he will get the second chance points himself. New York back on top by 1. You see here, Palkushevsky as Paul George will sink that 3 here, and Louisville back on top by 2. Their largest lead of the game, by the way, was that deuce. This is right up there. You can see DeAndre Ayton there with the jam. Ties this game. He has 15 in this game. Tied for a game high with both his teammate De'Aaron Fox as well as Paul George on the other side for Louisville. Paul George, jump shot, no good. DeAndre Ayton with the rebound. See here, De'Aaron Fox with a jump shot, no good. You see, Kyle Kushevsky will have it. Gets that defensive rebound here. You see Malcolm Brogdon coming around. Brogdon, no good. DeAndre Ayton with the rebound as Jonte Murray with it. Give it over to De'Aaron Fox. Fox with a jump shot, no good. Tyler Hero with the rebound. Under 5 to play in the second quarter. This game is knotted at 46 apiece. See Paul George being guarded by Gordon Hayward. Paul George with the bucket, no good. Murray with the rebound. See De'Aaron Fox coming around, gives it over to Tobias Harris, and he steps out of bounds, so that's going to go the other way.
Substitution on the court.
As we get some substitutions coming in. De'Aaron Fox is going to be getting a breather for Kyle Lowry. Jones, Brogdon, George, Watson, and Washington now into the game. That's the lineup out on the floor for Louisville. I see Paul George for 3. No good. Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Lowry with 3 points in this game. Move it over to Jonte Murray. Murray to Hayward. Kyle Lowry again. Lowry gets it over to Murray. Almost thought about it for a second. Tobias Harris has it. You got to get it off. Less than 2. 1. Gets a shot up, and it's good. Tobias Harris. He has 6 in this game, and we have 8 lead changes, 6 ties. But New York back on top by 2. You see Brogdon thought about the 3 for a second. You see Tyus Jones. Coming around, Tyus Jones for 3. No good. DeAndre Ayton with the rebound. The rebounds in favor of the Qildes, 22-18. As we are approaching 3 minutes to play in the second quarter here, you see DeAndre Ayton with the jam.
Kyle Lowry.
He has 15. (50-46). See Paul George for 3. He will drain it. He has 18 in this game, and it's back to a 1-point game again. 2:35 to play in the second quarter in this very highly contested first half here in the CCBA action. Hayward coming around. He has still been off the scoreboard there as Paul George with the rebound. Malcolm Brogdon with it. Brogdon being guarded by Murray. Now he gets it over to Tyus Jones. 5 to shoot. Under 2 to play now as Tyus Jones will get the bucket there, and Louisville back on top, 51 to 50. That's Jones' first 2 points in the ball game. A minute 40 left in the second quarter. As DeJounte Murray with the 2 points there, and it is back to a 52-51 game. He has 7 so far. And Ayton with the rebound. Go to Murray. Murray coming around. Murray with a jumper, and it's good. He scored the last 4 points, and it's a 3-point lead again for the New York Qildes. Watson with it. Peyton Watson. Over to Tyus Jones. Jones no good. Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Under a minute to play till halftime. And that's a steal for Tyus Jones. Jones is going to get fouled. He's going to go to the line as DeJounte Murray will get his second personal foul.
4th team foul. At the line for Louisville, Tyus Jones.
Tyus Jones going to the line. And he misses the first one. So we got some substitutions coming in. 6 of 8 free throw shooting for the Qilde. 6 of 7 for the Outcasts. I believe that includes that has that miss here. Jones will sink the second one. He has 3 in this game. 54-52. New York Qildes on top. They led by as many as 8. As you see, DeJounte Murray for 3. No good, and it's going to be DeAndre Ayton with the rebound. Offensive rebound, no good. Bobby Portis Jr. with the rebound as Tyus Jones coming around here. Under 30 to play. P.J. Washington. Or is that P? Yeah, that is. No, that's P.J. Washington. Yep. Jones coming around. Tyus Jones ties the game up. He has 5 with under 20 to play. They could hold on for the last shot if they want. 54-54. Again, in this highly contested first half here. 6, 5. And you see Murray give it over to Lowry. Lowry for 3, and he will drain it for Kyle Lowry. He has 6 in this game. And at the end of the first half, the New York Qildes 57 and the Louisville Outcasts 54. Enjoy this halftime break as I'm going to take a break to rest my voice for this short amount of time. right, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that at the end of the game, we're going to go through these scores. Or go through the scores of these games that were not played. As you can see, Louisville gets the ball to start the second half here. See P.J. Washington, who has only had 5 points in this game. We see Washington for 3, and no good. That's tipped out of bounds, and that will still remain with Louisville. As you see, Brogdon, Hero, Portis, George, and Washington out on the court for Louisville, the home team. Both teams won their opening game, both the New York Qildes and the Louisville Outcasts. Both teams trying to go to 2-0 here. As you see, Malcolm Brogdon to P.J. Washington for 3. No good. DeAndre Ayton with a rebound. Fox also on the court for the New York Qildes. Both Ayton and Fox have 15 points here. Tobias Harris, though, with the jam. He now reaches 8 points in this game. It's a 5-point lead for the New York Qildes. Throw to Bobby Portis Jr. Portis had that layup opportunity here. No good. Lost control of it. Murray now has it. Bobby Portis Jr. only 2 points and 1 steal on 1 of 4 shooting so far for the Outcasts. As you see, Washington or Fox there. No good. Tobias Harris with the rebound. Fox has cooled down a little bit. Had 13 in that first quarter, but only 2 in the second quarter. As we're just over a minute into the third quarter here. 59-54 to New York Qildes, as Tyler Hero that's only a 2. He has 18 in this game. Tied for a game high with his teammate Paul George. De'Aaron Fox gonna go to the line for 2 as P.J. Washington called for his second foul.
First team foul. Shooting from New York, De'Aaron Fox at the line for 2.
De'Aaron Fox will shoot. He'll get the first one made. And for those of you guys who are just viewing in here, this is the CCBA, the Content Creator Basketball Association. 30 created teams after various content creators. That includes myself, by the way. As Fox misses a second one. He has 16 in this game. Let's see Tyler Hero for 3, and he will drain it. It's a 1-point game now, as Tyler Hero now has 21 points. And New York very quickly calls the timeout. A minute and 37 into the second half. Like I said, the rosters are generated by a fantasy draft. Some of these teams are in their actual market, in the real-life NBA market, as well as being relocated here. And the 2 teams that are going at it right now, the New York Qildes, named after Qilde, who was very much of a supporter of mine here on Twitch while she was still on it. But because of dramatic reasons, she found herself leaving Twitch. Unfortunately, won't get into details there. However, I feel bad for her. She's definitely great. Not just supporter of my community, but as well as some of the other content creators that are on here. And Louisville Outcasts, named after Outcast Gaming 21. I will definitely leave a link in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. As you saw the timeout there, as we are coming back to action here. New York up 60-59. $10:23 left in the third quarter. I should say a minute and 37 into the second half. DeAndre Ayton will inbound it to DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray has 9 in this game, and that's no good. Bobby Portis Jr. with the rebound. Malcolm Brogdon Only 5 points in this game so far as he gives it over to Paul George, who has 18. Portis. Yeah, Bobby Portis will get the bucket. And that is 4 points for him. And Louisville back on top. It's over 2 minutes into the third quarter here. De'Aaron Fox has it. Jump shot given over to DeAndre Ayton, and Ayton with his first 2 points in the second half. He has 17 in this game. 14 of them in the paint. And it's 62-61. Paul George for 3. No good. Bobby Portis Jr. with the offensive rebound. P.J. Washington for 3. No good. Portis again, and he will get the second chance points there. 6 in this game, 4 in this quarter, and Louisville back on top 63-62. De'Aaron Fox with the jumper given over to Ayton, and Ayton once again.
This goes to De'Aaron Fox.
And Qildes are back on top 64-63. DeAndre Ayton with 19 in this game. Brogdon coming around. Brogdon out with the shot, no good, but P.J. Washington with the second chance points off that offensive rebound. He has 7 in this game. 15 lead changes, 5 ties. 65-64, Louisville back on top. Murray, give it over to Ayton, and Ayton had a chance to get into 20 points, but he does not there. You see Tyler Hero, 65-64. Hero giving it over to Washington, to Brogdon. Malcolm Brogdon loses it. That's going to go out of bounds, and that will go to New York. The Qildes with a chance to take the lead again. Hayward will inbound it to De'Aaron Fox. Gordon Hayward, I have not called his name at all, except for maybe a couple of rebounds, but he is held off the score sheet as far as points go. Gordon Hayward has it. As you see DeAndre Ayton pushing his way through, and he will get the points there. DeAndre Ayton gives the Qildes the lead again. He has 21 as we are just 4.5 minutes into the third quarter. Bobby Portis Jr. Give it over to Paul George. George back to Portis Jr. Portis Jr. with the shot. No good. Gordon Hayward with the rebound. Doesn't have any points yet, but Gordon Hayward has made his presence felt on the board so far in this game. I see DeJounte Murray coming around. Murray giving it over to Josh Hart, and Hart will get the point. That's his first points of the game. It's a 3-point lead again for New York. They led by as many as 8. The Outcasts only had a 2-point lead. Over to George. Paul George for 3. No good. Josh Hart with the rebound. You saw he got the bucket just the last trip down. As you see DeJounte Murray coming around. DeJounte Murray with the bucket. It's good. His first 2 points of the second half. And he has 11. P.J. Washington giving over to Bobby Portis. To Tyler Hero, and Tyler Hero leaving him open. 70-67. The Qildes still on top. De'Aaron Fox has been ice cold since that ice opening first quarter here, but he will get the 2 points there. And that is now 18 for De'Aaron Fox as the lead is back up to 5 for New York. Paul George give it over to Bobby Portis Jr. Portis Jr. with those 2 points there. He now has 8 in this game. It's back to a 3-point game. DeJounte Murray, jumper, and that's good. He's starting to catch fire. And he now has 13 in this game. Back to a 5-point game again, as you see Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero for 3, no good. DeAndre Ayton there as we are approaching 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. DeJounte Murray, give it over to Hart. Hart with a bucket, no good, but he gets his own offensive rebound, gives it over to DeAndre Ayton. Back to Josh Hart. Josh Hart for 3. No good. Paul George with the rebound. Paul George with a triple, and he will nail it. His first points of the second half, and now he has 21 in this game. Aaron Fox giving over to Jamal Murray, or DeJounte Murray, I should say, and Brogdon is going to be called for the foul, his second of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, De'Aaron Fox.
Fox will make the first one. He has 19 in this game. Fox will make the second one. He now has 20. And Paul George could not hold on to it. But I believe that's Tyler Hero, and he will drain that triple.
New York calls timeout.
Timeout, New York. Tyler Hero with 26 points, and with 4:12 to play in the third quarter, New York's lead is only down to 76-75. And I'm going to take this timeout as well. All right, and we are back here. 4:12 left in the third quarter. And I will be announcing in the first timeout of the fourth quarter the game for tomorrow night. As I said, these are part of the first scheduling block. These are randomly selected games, except for one that I chose when I saw the schedule that I had to do just for trollish reasons for one content creator that's on here. You will find that out, and that will be coming up in the coming days, actually, that game. It will be on Festivus night, actually. You see De'Aaron Fox for 3. Drains that one. He now has 23 in this game. It's back to a 4-point game again. De'Aaron Fox is starting to find his form in this third quarter here. Bobby Portis, though, now has 10 points in this game. He has 8 in the second quarter, or the third quarter, I should say. 79-77 here. DeAndre Ayton. Bucket is good. He himself also has 23 points. And the Qilde to call for a foul here as Josh Hart is called for his first personal foul.
Into the lineup for New York, number 88, Danilo Gallinari.
Danilo Gallinari has it. See Torrey Craig into the game. He inbounds it to Malcolm Brogdon. Brogdon coming around 10 to shoot, and that's in and out. Brogdon with the offensive rebound, and he will get those points. He has 7 in this game. First 2 points of the second half for him. Murray coming down the timeline here. Give it over to Gallinari. Gallinari for 3. No good. Tyler Hero with the rebound. Chance to either tie or take the lead. Brogdon coming around. Give it over to Bobby Portis Jr. Portis coming around. No good. Gallinari with the rebound. 2.5 to play in the second half. Third quarter, I should say. Josh Hart coming around. No good. Torrey Craig with the rebound. The Outcasts, again, has a chance to either tie or take the lead. Brogdon with the shot up. No good. Portis Jr. gets the second chance points there. He now has 12, and this game is tied once again. Approaching 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Dejounte Murray coming around. No good. Torrey Craig with the rebound. Craig only has 3 points in this game. To Tyler Hero. Give it to Paul George. George to Portis Jr. And Portis Jr. having himself 12 points in this third quarter. And the Outcasts are back on top by 2. Josh Hart with it. Give it over to Gordon Hayward. Still yet to get on the score sheet. Dejounte Murray for 2. No good. And by a score sheet, I mean points-wise. He has a couple of rebounds. You see Jamal Murray with the steal. Give it to Gallinari. Gallinari for 2 points there.
Assisted by Dejounte Murray.
And this game is tied again. It's the Dejounte Murray. And Louisville will call a timeout.
Put your hands together. Louisville answer.
Anybody on here that wants to ask some questions, you can during this timeout. And a reminder for all the fans that are watching this, they miss any part of this game, I will have a full replay later on tonight. That will be on my YouTube channel, VOD Productions. And if anybody does care, I mean, go over here. Here is the team, list of teams over here. And then we will have... Is that the list of teams, or is this the roster list? I believe that I may have put the same...
Substitution on the court.
Nope, they're both different lists. All right. As we do have substitutions out on the court. Let's see how it goes here. As I can't pronounce his name right over there, but you see Jones has it. Tyler Hero coming around. Hero! And he gives his team the lead again. He has 28 in this game, Tyler Hero. Kyle Lowry has it. Go to Dejounte Murray. Murray with the shot up. No good. Hovjevsky has it. Louisville up by 2. Gives it over to Tyus Jones to Tyler Hero. Hero gives it over to Hovjevsky. He misses it. No good. He gets his offensive rebound, and he will get his first 2 points. Alexei Palkowski, that's pronunciation right there. 4-point lead for Louisville. Dejounte Murray with it. The largest lead, by the way, for Louisville in this game is 4. As Murray misses it, Hero has it. Chance to go up by even more to end the quarter. He had a buzzer beater to end the first quarter. Hero with a shot up. No good. And at the end of 3, the Louisville Outcasts with an 87-83 lead. The final 12 minutes coming up. At least the final 12 minutes with how this game is going. Stay tuned. A reminder, guys, that coming up on the first timeout of this fourth quarter, I will announce tomorrow's game that will be scheduled here for the first scheduling block of the CCBA 24 season here. As you can see, the Qildes will get the ball to start the fourth quarter here. De'Aaron Fox, 8 points in that third quarter, gets 23. He and DeAndre Ayton tied for the top team lead here. As you see, Fox there with a bucket. It's 87-85. Fox, Suggs, Gallinari, Laurie, and Hart onto the floor for the start the fourth quarter for the New York Qildes. See P.J. Washington coming around. Washington with a bucket. He has 9 in this game. 89-85, 17 lead changes, 7 ties. This has definitely been a neck-and-neck, back-and-forth game. You see De'Aaron Fox with a jump shot. Good. He has 27 in this game. Back to 89-87 as we approach 1 minute into the fourth quarter. Both teams won their season openers, trying to go to 2-0 on the year. Washington misses this. Danilo Gallinari with the bucket, or with the rebound. Kyle Lowry. Over here, you see De'Aaron Fox. I believe that's a three-point attempt. No good anyway. Robinson with the rebound. Duncan Robinson over behind Tyus Jones. Jones thought about the shot, but he doesn't get it. A minute and a half into the fourth quarter. 89-87, the home team on top. Louisville trying to go up by more. Will not happen. Gallinari with the rebound. It was over to Jalen Suggs. And that is a charge. No, that's a blocking foul against P.J. Washington.
First team foul.
Wow, I thought that was a charge against Jalen Suggs.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York, Jalen Suggs. At the line for 1.
Suggs will get it. Oh, he must have gotten the three-point play there. I did not realize that. He has 7 in this game. And just like that, the Qildes are back on top. Washington, though, atones for that, and he now has 11 points in this game. He reaches double figures. See De'Aaron Fox. It's back to a 1-point Louisville lead again. Fox coming around. He's going to go to the line. Pakuzovsky will get called for the foul as De'Aaron Fox is coming back out to shoot for 2. And he misses the first one. As Gordon Hayward's coming back into the game. And Fox makes the second one. He has 5 so far in this fourth quarter. 28 in this game so far. This game is tied at 91 again. Up there, and you see here Tyus Jones has it. Being guarded by De'Aaron Fox, the 2 Nichols. P.J. Washington for three. No good. De'Aaron Fox with the rebound. Chance to take the lead again. Josh Hart coming around with the jam.
Assist from De'Aaron Fox.
Josh Hart has 4 points in this game as Fox gets another assist. Approaching 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. 93-91. The New York Qildes are leading this game here. No good as Hart gets the rebound. That was Tyus Jones that took the shot. Jalen Suggs. Give it over to De'Aaron Fox, to Danilo Gallinari. Back to Fox. Fox is 28. Make that 30 for De'Aaron Fox. And it's 95-91. The Qildes are on a 12-4 run. To start this fourth quarter, so we're approaching 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pukashivsky with it. Gives it over to Brogdon. Brogdon. Get over as Tyus Jones. He has 3. 2 to shoot. P.J. Washington with the bucket. 95-93. 13 for P.J. Washington in this game. He has 6 so far in this fourth quarter. I believe that was Jalen Suggs for 3. No good. Duncan Robinson has it. Now gives it over back to Duncan Robinson. P.J. Washington has had himself a very solid fourth quarter so far. Malcolm Brogdon. Brogdon for 3. No good. Josh Hart with the rebound. Had a chance to retake the lead again. De'Aaron Fox with it. He has 30 in this game. He's over to Gallinari. Gallinari for 3, and he will drain that one. Danilo Gallinari with 7 points, and a huge 3 points there. 98-93. Robinson. Duncan Robinson there. I don't believe he has any points in this game. No, he does not. Washington coming around. That bucket is in and out. Gallinari with the rebound. 5-point lead for the New York Qildes. De'Aaron Fox with the bucket, no good. The Fox has 30 in this game for New York. Go over to Washington. P.J. Washington for 3, and he drains it. He has 9 in this fourth quarter alone. And that is 16 points for him. 98-96. De'Aaron Fox with the layup, and it's good. De'Aaron Fox has 9 points himself in this quarter. He has 32. 4-point lead now for the Qildes as we approach halfway point of the fourth quarter. This is a very highly contested game here as the Qildes have reached the century mark. Brogdon coming around to P.J. Washington as Suggs is called for the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, P.J. Washington. As
Washington will come to the line for 2. As the Qildes will call their first timeout. All right, as we are in the timeout, I want to let you guys know that tomorrow night we will feature the Columbus John Jakes at the Oklahoma City Breezy Bunch. The Columbus John Jakes are inspired by John Jake Gaming, who has himself a good YouTube channel, does a lot of college football stuff. Rarely streams on Twitch, but he does do a lot of good college football stuff for YouTube, as well as the Oklahoma City Breezy Bunch, inspired by St. Breezes, an actual high school basketball coach, as well as he does a lot of NCAA football or college football revamped on Twitch. He will do college hoops 2K as well as also some other variety stuff too. So that game, this stream should start around 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night, maybe a little bit later. Follow me on Twitter at Vita Productions, as you will possibly see any announcements, as this stream started a little bit later tonight because I had a food order coming in. But that is tomorrow night. The Columbus John Jakes at the Oklahoma City Breezy Bunch here. As we are under the halfway point of the fourth quarter here. It is a 4-point lead. Jalen Suggs called for the foul. And shooting 2 will be PJ Washington, who has had himself an excellent game to this point. Fourth quarter to this point. 16 points so far. Will make the first one as he reaches double digits. I believe he has scored all 10 points for the all 10 points so far in this fourth quarter for the Louisville Outcasts. He now has 17 in this game. And he makes it 11 points in this fourth quarter for him. He has 18. He scored all 11 in this fourth quarter so far. And you see Jonte Murray there with the jam. De'Aaron Fox with the assist. He now has 15. 102-98. Paul George with it. Give it over to PJ Washington. Bobby Portis Jr. He now has 16 in this game. It's 102-100. De'Aaron Fox. No good as Bobby Portis Jr. with the rebound. Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero with it right now. 13 to shoot here. Give it to Paul George. George have not called his name that much. Malcolm Brogdon for 3. No good. DeAndre Ayton with the rebound. Paul George, 21 points, but he only had that 9 points combined the last 2 quarters after having that 9 point. You see Harris with a minor injury here. Gordon Hayward, no good. Malcolm Brogdon here. And over Brogdon with a shot up, and that's good. Malcolm Brogdon is first 2 points of the fourth quarter. He now has 9 in this game. This game is tied with under 4.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Very good game. As you see, De'Aaron Fox once again. He has 11 in this quarter. 23. No, not 20. 34 in this game for De'Aaron Fox. As you see, they get the ball back again. Had to recheck my stat sheet for a second. DeAndre Ayton coming around. We go to Jamal Murray. Or not Jamal, DeJounte Murray. Tobias Harris. It'll be interesting to see how long he's going to be missing time. As you see that light medical there. He might be day-to-day here. 2-point game as PJ Washington Jr. again. He has scored 13 of the 17 points. And now he has 20. As New York will call a timeout. 104 with 3:25 to play in the fourth quarter. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. I have to get something. All right, I am back. I am back here, guys. 104-104 with 3:25 to play here in the fourth quarter. We are heading down to the wire here. I mean, both games have been pretty solid so far that have aired so far in the CCBA. As I said, I hope you guys are enjoying this. The Qildes will get the ball. 20 to shoot. You see De'Aaron Fox with 34 in this game. Look at that, DeAndre Ayton. That's the first time I think I've called his name in the fourth quarter as far as scoring-wise. That's 25 for him. It's 106-104. Brogdon give it over. Oh, there's a three-point right there. And I believe that might be Torrey Craig with 3 points. And guess what? It is 106-104. 106-107, I should say. And Louisville back on top with under 3 to play. And DeAndre Ayton there with the points there. It's 108-107. 20 points for DeAndre Ayton. I know. 27, I should say. As New York will call timeout, trailing 108-107. All right, so you know what? I will skip this timeout here because we are so close and I don't want to waste, especially if we go to overtime here. They run up there, and there's a three-pointer right there. 110-108. Let me see here. I do need to check that because I missed it for a second. And yeah, that's PJ Washington. He has been on fire in this fourth quarter. He has 16. No good there. That's 16 for him. $16 of his 23 have come in this fourth quarter. See Brogdon give it over to Washington. Washington, no good. So we're under 2 minutes to play here. 110-108 here in the fourth quarter. De'Aaron Fox coming around. Fox with the shot. No good. Tyler Hero with the rebound. He and Paul George have yet to get on the board here in this fourth quarter, but it's been Washington, PJ Washington, that has led the surge. Washington gives it over to Portis Jr. Bobby Portis Jr. 4, 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Gets it up. No good. DeAndre Ayton with the rebound. Under 90 seconds of play. Minute 28 to be exact. De'Aaron Fox coming around. Fox. Trying to get it over to DeAndre Ayton. Ayton with the jam. 110. Approaching 1 minute to play here. 29 points for DeAndre Ayton. And there's no good, and a chance to take the lead here. Under 50 to play. De'Aaron Fox with 34 points in this game. DeAndre Ayton with 29. There's a shot up, and that's a three-pointer. Jante Murray gives them a 3-point lead. Under 30 to play. You see Paul George coming around with a shot up. No good. Ayton with the rebound. They're not choosing the foul yet. And there we go. Bobby Portis will get called for his first personal foul. Third team foul with 27.1 seconds to go. Malcolm Brogdon will now get fouled there. As De'Aaron Fox is going to go to the line shooting 2. As I said, he has 34 in this game. Make that 35. 2-possession game for New York. And he will sink them both. 36 points for De'Aaron Fox in this game. He has 13 of those coming in the fourth quarter after a 13-point first quarter as well. And he's had 10 points sandwiched in between here. It's a full timeout. Louisville might take this full timeout here. And don't forget, coming up at the end of the game, we will go over the stats for players as well as team stats. And then we're going to go over the ticker for the games that have not been played yet, or that we will not be shown. As I said, I do one game for every 3 calendar days on the schedule. And I might do modify it too, the way it's 4, because this is the first scheduling block. This will be randomly selected games, except for one that I chose on purpose to be a little bit trollish towards one of my good buddies on this on these platforms here. I hope somehow he does watch this. He probably will figure out, because last season he complained about why he's in the same always seems to be in the same division or conference as another content creator. As we head back out onto the court here out of this timeout with 26.7 to play here in the fourth quarter. The New York Qildes with a 115-110 lead. Louisville will get the ball to start the second. Will get the ball to inbound. PJ Washington. Gives it over to Brogdon. Malcolm Brogdon. Jump shot. Good. Brogdon has 4 in this quarter here. And has 11 points, and there's a foul against Malcolm Brogdon, his 4th. 15 foul. De'Aaron Fox once again in his 3-point lead here. 21.4 to play. And he will make it. That's 37 for De'Aaron Fox in this game. He hits that one. Make that 38 for De'Aaron Fox. Paul George has it. Are they going to call their timeout? Right. No, they got no timeouts left, I don't think. Paul George coming around. Gives it over to Portis Jr. to Tyler Hero. Hero, he cannot hesitate. And he will hit that 3. His first 3 of this quarter. Timeout called by New York. 117-115. And that is Tyler Hero's first 3 points of this fourth quarter. He has 31 in this game. And that's still going to be a full timeout, by the way. New York only has 1 timeout left in this regulation period. With 7.8, but you know what? We're going to skip this timeout because of how close it is. And over here, and Fox is going to be fouled, and Brogdon his 5th personal foul.
Teams in the penalty. At the line for the away team, De'Aaron Fox.
Brogdon only has 11 points in this game, and De'Aaron Fox is looking to make it a 40-point night. 38, and he has 15 in this fourth quarter. That is actually how he is in real life here as he makes the first one. He has 39 points in this game. To ice this game. He does not. Portis Jr. holding it 3, 2, 1. Brogdon for 3. No good. And the New York Qildes will survive with a 118-115 win over the Louisville Outcasts.
Coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
Wow. Very exciting game. Had a shot to make it, but Brogdon misses it at the end. As you can see, Jante Murray, 18 points in this game. Oh man, I hope anybody who watches it should watch the replay once it comes out on YouTube. Because, oh my gosh, we already have a Game of the Year candidate. Player of the game goes to DeAndre Ayton. I don't know why. That should be De'Aaron Fox, who had 39 in this game. But you know what? We are going to go and look at the box score here. Starting with the losing Louisville Outcasts here. 31 for Tyler Hero, 31 points in 39 minutes, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. PJ Washington had 23 points. 16 of those came in the fourth quarter. He led the charge for a second and had Louisville in this game. Had the lead for a while. Unfortunately, they came up short. Paul George with 21 points and 7 assists. Bobby Portis a double-double, 16 points, 15 rebounds. Malcolm Brogdon with 11 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Torrey Craig, 6 points and 6 rebounds. Let me see. Tyus Jones, 5 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and a steal. Alexei Pukushevsky, 7. He has 2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He had Duncan Robinson, no points, with 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Peyton Watson, no point, nothing on the stat sheet whatsoever except 4 minutes of play. Omer Yurtseven did not play, and Julian Strother did not play. Same thing with Sefataslaw Mukailuk did not play. So, like I said, I have a little bit of hard pronunciations. And now for the New York Qildes. De'Aaron Fox, who should have been the player of the game. 39 points, 13 assists, 2 rebounds in 43 minutes. DeAndre Ayton, 29 points, 17 rebounds. That's probably why he got the player of the game, because he got a double-double. Almost a 20-20, so, okay, looking at that stat line, I can see why I can understand why they gave him the player of the game. He did have 1 assist and 2 blocks to go with it. DeJounte Murray, 18 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 steal. Tobias Harris, I'm going to be interested because I did see a yellow medical cross on there. So I don't think he was totally injured in that game, but I should be interested to see how it is when we go over the injury stats. He had 8 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist in 25 minutes of play. Danilo Gallinari, 7 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Jalen Suggs, 7 points and 1 rebound. Kyle Lowry, 6 points, 2 rebounds and assists. Josh Hart, 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Gordon Hayward did not have any points in 39 minutes. He was a starter. 0 points, but he did have 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Nashawn Highland was in the game for just 1 minute. Had a personal foul in that second quarter. Was taken out immediately. Edmund Sumner, okay, I did not realize. I guess he didn't touch the ball at all. 2 minutes of play. Thomas Bryant only had 1 minute of play. And Okai Agbaje, and I had a problem pronouncing his name too. He only had 1 minute. So everybody did get at least 1 minute in this game for the Qildes. All right, so let's look at the team comparison here. Let me see. The Qildes did better in shooting, 56% to 47%. 3-pointers made. The Outcasts had 16 of 37 for 43%. 6 of 16 for 38% for the Qildes. Free throw wise, the Qildes at 16 of 21 for 76%. And I go by the more free throws made because the Outcasts had a higher percentage of 9 and 10 for 90%. Fast break points, 14-8 in favor of the Qildes. Points in the paint, 68-46. This is the reason why the Qildes were able to find a way to scratch and claw their way to this victory, as they are now 2-0 on the season. 68-46. Second chance points, though, in favor of the Outcasts, 15-2. The bench scoring was in favor of the Qildes, 24-13. Assists, 28-27 in favor of the Qildes. Outcasts got more offensive rebounds with 12-8 in favor of them. However, 40-38 in favor of the defensive rebounds in favor of the Qildes. A total of 45. However, because of the offensive rebounds, the Outcasts, if you combine it, total rebounds 50-45 in favor of the Outcasts total. The Outcasts had 2 steals to 1. The Qildes 2 blocks to 0. On turnovers, the Qildes only committed 3, but got 6 points off of 4 turnovers. Off of 4 Outcast turnovers. And the Outcasts only got 1 point off of the 3 turnovers. That was a free throw. Team fouls, 7-14. The Qildes did not commit many fouls at all. So they only had 7. And I believe Jante Murray only had 2. He was the only one with multiple fouls. However, team fouls, you had 14 for the Outcasts. Malcolm Brogdon, 5, but then those were just fouls towards the end to try to extend the game. And he, of course, missed the tying shot. Biggest lead of the game was only 9 points for the Qildes. So I thought it was 8 for most of the game, but I guess they had a 9-point lead. And the Outcasts only had 4 points. So neither team led by double digits at all in this game. And I believe that was the case for yesterday's game. And if you haven't, I go back and watch it on YouTube, because this game will also be available on YouTube as well, as most of these games will be on YouTube after the conclusion of the stream. And that will do it for the game portion of this. And now we will go to the ticker, the post-game ticker, to see who will get. See how these results will turn out here as we go to October 27th. We are going to simulate through the date. Let me see the Qilde. Tobias Harris, day to day. We'll always have the CPU adjust. Houston Dirty Casuals, day to day, with D'Angelo Russell with a sore left hand. The San Diego Quickie Marts, where Derek Lively the second, strained right hip, out 4 to 6 weeks. Ooh. Always have CPU adjust rotation. All right. So, here we go. Daily View. The Columbus John Jakes go to 2-0 on the season with a 123-99 win over the Richmond Dark Wolves. Let's look at some of the performers here. The Dark Wolves. Keon Johnson, 19 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Jalen Duren, a double-double, 17 and 12. Cameron Reddish, 16 points. And then, I can't pronounce his name. I'm going to try to do the best as I can. Dene Avdija, 19 points. Looking at some of the notables here. Klay Thompson, 30 points. Kawhi Leonard, a double-double, 27 and 10. Nimhard, Reed, 19 each. Almost a double-double for 19 for Reed. Wiseman, 10 points. And let's look at it here. Nicholas Claxton, no points, but 16 rebounds. So, yeah, he made his presence felt on the board. And 3 blocks as well, I see. So I'm not going to really complain too much. So, you know what? Good job. The John Jakes, who we're going to see, are 2-0. The Seattle Dad Gamers go to 2-0 with a 132-129 win over the Memphis Jedis in Memphis. For the Jedis, Karl Anthony Towns with 24 points. Anthony Davis with 23. Malik Monk, 22 and 10. Let me see. Keita Bates-Diop, 14. Markelle Fultz with 13. Sarge and Kaminsky with 10 points each. Those are some notable. LeBron James with 32, game high. Let me see. Bradley Beal with 19. Harrison Barnes with 17. Russell Westbrook 14 and 15. He had a triple-double in the game that we watched yesterday. All right, so let's see here. All right, so the Jacksonville Blaze with a 104-90 win over the Boston Big Babies. They go to 1-1, and they send the Big Babies to 0-2. 104-90 win. Let me see for the Big Babies. Kyrie Irving 27 points. Cunningham 23-2, and then Jonas Valanciunas 13-10, a double-double for him. Some notable players here. For the Blaze, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 27-19, 1 rebound shy of a 2020 game. CJ McCollum, 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And then we have Hunter with 18, same with Jordan Clarkson. So we'll get there. The Oklahoma City Breezy Bunch, who will be featured in the next and tomorrow's game. They get a 135-126 win over the Cleveland Clinkers. And they go to 1-1. The Clinkers are now 0-2 on the year. Let me see. Lauri Markkanen for the Clinkers, 25 points. Emmanuel Quickly, 24 points. Paolo Banchero, 22. Those are some notable performances there. Zion Williamson, 32 points, 9 rebounds. Is a rebound short of a double-double for him. Let me see. Brandon Miller, 23 points, the rookie for the Charlotte Hornets in real life. Chet Holmgren, 22-13, a double-double for him. Noel for 16, Bassie 14, Schroeder 13. So we'll be seeing this team tomorrow. The Walty Snowmen, ooh, they get destroyed by the Chicago Murders, 142-117. The Snowmen go to 1-1. The Murders go to 2-0. Jaylen Brown leading the Murders with 38 points, with Jamal Murray with 31 of his own. 2 notable players there. Christian Wood with 23 points and Colin Sexton with 19 points. Notable players for the Snowmen. The Austin Cinco Ochos go to 1-1 with a 130-102 win over the Houston Dirty Casuals. They're in-state rivals in a very important Southwest Division rivalry here. And that is a comeback from behind win. No, they didn't come back from behind. They totally... So the Joel Embiid with 29 points and 18 rebounds, close to a 2020 game. Drew Holiday, 28 points. Pascal Siakam, 14. Those are notables for the Cinco Ochos. And for the Dirty Casuals, the Joker, Nikola Jokic, 27-10. Double-double for him. Cam Thomas, 17-1. D'Angelo Russell, 11 points. And Kenyon Martin Jr. with 10 points. And that's the notables for this game. FG, if you are lurking on here, your FGs are now 2-0 on the season with a 132-126 win over the Dallas Revamps. See, for the Revamps, Anthony Edwards, 37 points. Kyle Kuzma with 30. Domantas Sabonis with a double-double, 19 and 12. Notables for the Outcasts. And for the FGs, Damian Lillard with 30 points. Let me see. Chris Middleton, 26 points. Collins with 19. Kelly Olynyk with 15. Buddy Hield with 14. For some of the notables for the FGs. And in Salt Lake City, the Salt Lake City Mama's Basement Sports Gaming with a 120-110 win over the San Diego Quickie Marts. They go to 1-1. The Quickie Marts are now 0-2 on the year. For the Sports Gaming, Jalen Green with 39 points. Johnson with 19. Dinwiddie with 17. And we got Deron Sharp with a double-double, 12 and 12. The Quickie Marts will be with Donovan Mitchell, 29 points. Garland with 27 for notables for the Quickie Marts. In the Pacific Northwest, we have the Portland Bear Caves with a 129-111 win over the Tampa Cocos. For the Bear Caves, SGA with 37 points. JD Ivey with 20. 20 here. He's right up there, as we see here. Jared Allen with a double-double, 10 and 11. DeMar DeRozan led all scorers for the Tampa Cocos with 29. Another notable performance, Victor Wembanyama with 18 and 16. And the Phoenix JG9s with a 109-105 win over the Sacramento Dubmen. So Jaguar Gator 9's team over my team. Let me see. Julius Randle led the team for my Dubmans, 23 points. Let me see. AJ Griffin with 14 points. Ben Simmons with 12. Halliburton, the only double-double with 10 points and 11 assists. The JG9s led by Jason Tatum with 27 points. Let me see. Josh Giddey, 18 and 10. Giddey, by the way, could actually find himself out of the league in real life. He's actually in a lot of shit. He's actually in a lot of trouble, by the way. If it is proven that he has talked to minors in real life. You should Google search if you don't know what I'm talking about. Josh Giddey. That is Josh, Giddey. RJ Barrett, 14 points, as well as Powell and Diallo. So that is it for the day of October 27th. Now we're going to go to the 28th. Simulate to the day here, and let's see the Chicago Murders. Jay Crowder pulled lower back out a week to 2. And that is it. Actually, the only injury of the day. Wow. So now let's look at the daily view here. The Columbus John Jakes will go into that game 3-0 now with the 117-113 win over the Chicago Murders. The John Jakes led by Klay Thompson again, 30 points. And let me see, nobody else. I mean, Claxton did have 7 points and 11 rebounds this time instead of his 0.16 rebounds. The Chicago Murders led by Jamal Murray with 27 points. Jaylen Brown had 21 of his own. And we're looking over here. Mitchell Robinson, 6 points and 16 rebounds. The New York Qildes take their first loss of the season with a 110-107 loss. Only the second overtime game in the history of the CCBA. We have not had one watched yet, but we did have one simmed. 2 of them were via simmed. They went 110 to the New Orleans Ninjas go to 2-0 with a 110-107 win over the New York Qildes, the team who got the win tonight in this watched game. For the Ninjas, Jimmy Butler, 32 points. 32 points, and Mark Williams with 15 and 11, a double-double. Marvin Bagley the third, 15 rebounds with only 2 points, though. But he did crash the boards, though. DeJounte Murray led the team with 23 points for the Qildes in defeat. De'Aaron Fox with 19. He had 39 in the game that we watched. Danilo Gallinari, 15 points. Highland got 16 points in 15 minutes. He only played just 1 or 2 minutes in that second quarter, and that was it for him. Very interesting how some of these minutes got spread apart. The Memphis Jedis will get their first win of the season with a 119-108 win over the Washington Craniacs. The Jedis had to come back after being down by 12 in the first quarter. Cut it to 6, then they had a 4-point lead, and they pulled away in that fourth quarter. Let me see for the Craniacs. Brandon Ingram, 33 points. Gabe Vincent with 16. Malik Beasley with 12. And notable players, Malik Monk with 23 points. Oh, Anthony Davis with 23 points. Same with Malik Monk. And that is all we're going to go with for notables in that game. The Cleveland Clinkers will get their first win of the season with a 110-103 win over the Cincinnati Nasty Natties. For the Clinkers, they get 24-12. A double-double for Laurie Markkinen, their notable performer. And let's see, Zach LaVine, 18 points. Steph Curry with 17 points. Williams with 14. So that's it, as the Nasty Natties go to 0-2. The Philadelphia Shadows in the Keystone State Battle and Atlantic Division Battle will come out with a 127-106 victory. And they had to outscore this Walty Snowman 50-30. You look at it in that fourth quarter. The Shadows go to 2-0. The Snowmen go to 1-2. But man, that game was only a 1-point game, believe it or not, going into that fourth quarter. So that was a very closely contested game until that fourth quarter. Let's see here. Some notables for the Snowman. 29-9 for Christian Wood. Levert had 20 points. For the Shadows, Kevin Durant, 32 points, 9 rebounds. Naz Reid, 22 points, and Aaron Gordon with 21. The Minneapolis Sports Gurus, 143-89 win over the Jacksonville Blaze. The Sports Gurus go to 1-1. The Blaze drop to 1-2. Look at that, a 39. They did not have a losing quarter at all. Look at that, 27 followed by 39, 37, and 40 quarter-wise for the Sports Gurus. If my buddy Jarrett watches this either on here, lurking on here, or watching this on the YouTube replay, my man, that is huge. Let's see how you guys did. Look at that. Trae Young, 28 points, 10 assists. Norman Powell, 21 points. Bogdan Bogdanovic, 20 points. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of the 9 players that played in this game reached double figures, and Achimura almost reached double figures himself. And for the Blaze, the Greek Freak with a 20-20 game, 21 points, 20 rebounds, almost close to a triple-double, 1 assist shy of a triple-double. CJ McCollum, 20 points. Kevin Herter with 12 points. Franz Wagner with 12 points. And tight spot, if you are lurking, I hope you're lurking while you're enjoying the Aqua concert. Your Las Vegas tight spots get a 130-100 win over the Salt Lake City Sports Gaming. Both teams are 1-2 on the year. For the tight spots, Tyrese Maxey with 32 points. Kristaps Porzingis a double-double, 30 points, 17 rebounds. Close to all right, so that will be the notables for this game. And now we go to October 29th, which we're going to see a spoiler alert coming up pretty soon, as we are going to sim through the date. Let me see. The Milwaukee Griswolds has some injury issues here. Nick Richards, strained left out for... Ooh. We're going to go through the injury list, too, as well. And that's the only injury of the game, of the day. Wow. Let me see here. The Seattle Dad Gamers are 3-0 on the season with a 144-131 win over the Oklahoma City Breezy Bunch, who will be watching tomorrow night, by the way. So let me see some notable. Zion, another 31-point game, 31 points. Chet Holmgren, 24 and 10. Austin Reeves with 20. Notables for the Breezy Bunch. And then LeBron James, 33 points, 12 assists. Double-double for him. Bradley Beal with 32 points. Kelly Oubre with 29. Russell Westbrook, another double-double, 14 and 12. So the Dad Gamers are 3-0, and the Breezy Bunch are 1-2 going into that game. The Phoenix JG9s go to 3-0 with a 134-118 win over the Houston Dirty Casuals. For the Dirty Casuals, 28 points. Kenyon Martin Jr. with 16 points, and Nikola Jokic with 15 points. Some notables there for the JG9s. Jason Tatum, 38 points. Josh Giddey, again, somebody who's going to be in trouble in real life, may not be in the league that much longer. Scumbag of a person as of right now, unless proven otherwise. 21 points, 14 rebounds, 10 assists, a triple-double, but you know what? Got to give him props for this performance. The Milwaukee Griswolds will get their first win of the year. They go 1-1 with a 118-113 win over the Louisville Outcasts, and they had to come back from behind. Let me see, 13. After being down by 14 at halftime and being down by 3 going into the third quarter, they will get their first win of the season. They go to 1-1. The Outcasts go to 1-2. Let me see for the Griswolds. Bam Adebayo, 26-15, a double-double. Brian Ham, 18 points. Evan Mobley, I should say, 16 points, 10 rebounds. And for the Outcasts, Paul George, 25 points, 23 for Tyler Hero. PJ Washington, 18 points. And let me see here, Alexei Palkashevsky. Palkashevsky. He gets 16 points in this game. I mean, I had the pronunciations looking at me when I'm looking at the score sheet, but I still have a hard time pronouncing some of these names. Notables there. The Portland Bear Caves go to 3-0 with a 106-96 win over the Philadelphia Shawnos. Shawnos will get their first loss of the season. However, you can't take away from the great performance of Kevin Durant with 33 points and 13 rebounds, the only double-double for this team. Desmond Bain with 18 and Fred VanVleet with 17. Only 3 double-figure scores in this game. That's not going to help your cause. Look at that. SGA, 22 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. SGA has definitely been the best player on the Bear Cave so far. Let me see. Bruce Brown, 15 points. Jared Allen, 15 and 11, the only double-double for the Bear Caves. And we have the Austin Cinco Ochos getting back on track with a 134-123 win over the San Diego Quickie Marts. And the Quickie Marts got off to a fast start, being up by 11 at halftime, only being up by 3, and still at halftime and at the end of the third quarter, but a big fourth quarter by the Cinco Ochos will give the Cinco Ochos their second win of the year. The Quickie Marts are still winless. So let me see. The Quickie Marts, though, led by Donovan Mitchell, 49 points. Darius Garland, 18 and 10. Notables for the Quickie Marts, and for the Ocho Cincos, 34 points, 16 rebounds, a double-double for Joel Embiid. Wara, 22 points. Holiday, 20 points. Pascal Siakam and Moritz Wagner with 13 each. And as I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the 10 players that played were in double figures, by the way. And last but not least, we have the Anaheim Baffles and the Sacramento Dubmans. By Baffles defeat Baffle 99's Anaheim Baffles 104-93. And Baffles had the lead after 1, but it was all Dubmans after that. Let me see here. Jaden McDaniels had the lead for my Dubmans with 20 points. Tyrese Halliburton, 18 and 11. With 18 points, 11 assists. Another double-double. Julius Randle, 15 points, 11 assists. Alpern Sengun, 13 points, 10 rebounds. Jordan Goodwin, 10 points. As I said, we have AJ Griffin and Ao DeSumo, 8 points each. Ben Simmons only had 5. Tim Hardaway Jr. only had 3. Hold on. And now for the baffles. Miles Turner, 24 points, 8 rebounds. Bojan Bogdanovic, 21 points. James Harden with a double-double, 13 and 13. That's 13 points and 13 assists. All right, so let's look at it now. We're going to go down here. We have the Breezy Bunch, who are now 1-2. Against the John Jakes, who are 3-0, I believe. Let's go over here. Yep. The Columbus John Jakes at 3-0, and the Oklahoma City Breezy Bunch at 1-2. That's going to be our game tomorrow night. But now we're going to go look at league news. We're going to go look at the injury report here. Nobody from the Shawnos. Milwaukee Griswolds will be without Nick Richards for 4 to 6 weeks. Jay Crowder out 1 to 2 weeks for the Chicago Murders. Clinker's no injury. Big Baby's no injury. Oh, look at that. Derek Lively again out 4 to 6 weeks, as well as Zach Collins 2 to 4 weeks. That's going to be very tough for the Quickie Marts there, losing 2 players, and they're already 0-3 on the season. Jaden Harvey out 1 to 2 weeks for the Memphis Jedis. The Louisville Outcasts has no injuries. Jacksonville Blaze with Rashawn Holmes out 1 to 2 weeks. Devin Booker out day to day for the Richmond Dark Wolves, but that's probably not going to be that much. Sprained right knee out day to day. He could be back before the game coming up, which will be coming up soon. The Salt Lake City Sports Gaming, no injuries. Sacramento Dubmans, no injuries. The New York Qildes with Gordon Hayward out 1 to 2 weeks with a lower back bruise. I mean, he really wasn't really a factor in that game that we watched today. The Anaheim Baffles have Jalen Brunson out 2 to 4 months with a torn left tricep. No injuries for the Cocos, none for the Revamps, none for the FGs. Seattle Dad Gamers, no injuries. Cincinnati Nasty Natties, no injuries. New Orleans Ninjas, none. The Columbus John Jakes will be without Chris Paul, out 6 to 8 weeks, as well as Maxi Kleber. So that's going to be a very interesting thing right there for the John Jakes, who are 3-0 on the season. Which is something I have to take for the injury report, because that's who we're going to be watching tomorrow night. But I think Kleber is going to be out for this game. Snowman, no injuries. Dirty Casuals, no injuries. Austin Cinco Ochos, no games. Las Vegas Tight Spots, no injuries. And the Oklahoma City Breezy Bunch has no injuries, so that's good for them. Minneapolis Sports Gurus, no injuries. Portland Bear Caves, no injuries. The Phoenix JG9s, no injuries. The Washington Craniacs, still will be without Luka Doncic for day to day, but I'm sure what's his name will not be too upset, because it's only day to day. Cavs Gray won't be too upset. And that will do it for the injuries here. But coming up tomorrow night, we will have another exciting CCBA around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern Time between the Columbus John Jakes and the Oklahoma City Breezy Bunch. I want to thank anybody who was on here. Definitely for sure, the Real Tight Spot, I know, made his way to the KFC Yum Center. And for anybody else that was lurking tonight, thank you very much for watching. As before we leave it off, I want to say that the final score of tonight's ball game, the New York Qildes get their win 118 to 115 over the Louisville Outcasts in a very exciting game. If you did not watch, if you got here too late, I'm going to have this on my YouTube channel on VOD Productions coming up a little bit later tonight. And I will post it on my Twitter, or X, aka Twitter, when this game does get uploaded. So follow me on the X at VOD Productions. Until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Stay safe out there, guys. We get the crazy holiday season coming out. You guys take care. Peace out, Pisons. See you tomorrow night. Before that, if you're on Twitch, we're going to go raid somebody. And let me see, who do I want to raid? You know what? I haven't done him in a while. We're going to go raid Von Rye. And I'm looking forward to doing this because, you know what? I want to spread the word out. So anybody who's on here, please stay on here while we do the raid. Until then, you guys take care. Peace out, Pison. See you tomorrow night as we will see the Columbus John Jakes against the Oklahoma City Breezy Bunch.